Hello everyone, I am Dattatreya Nikam. Welcome you all on our channel eFunda. New day, new topic. And our today's topic is Solar Energy System Part 18C. And if you are new to our channel, then please visit to our channel eFunda and watch all the videos created related to the various topics of engineering, fundamentals, instrumentation and control engineering, telecommunication engineering, procurement engineering, and many others. And similarly, we have created separate playlists for renewable and non-renewable energy. And if you are new to our channel, then please subscribe to our channel to get latest notification on upload of our new video on our channel eFunda. Let's begin with our today's topic, that is Solar Energy System Part 18C. Introduction to solar energy. Solar energy is the radiation from the sun capable of producing heat, causing chemical reactions, or generating electricity. The total amount of solar energy received on Earth is vastly more than the world's current and anticipated energy requirement. One can see the typical sketch where solar array, inverter, then the meter and the grid is shown. Similarly, one can refer the typical block diagram where solar array module is placed, second DC to AC inverter, then third fuse box, fourth optional is the battery for storing the energy, or then fifth connected to the meter and further connected to the grid. Solar energy is a renewable, inexhaustible and affordable form of energy. It can be used to cook food, heat water and generate electricity. Furthermore, electrical energy generated from the solar energy can be stored in solar cell or battery form. Moving on to the component of a solar power plant. Thanks to electricaltechnology.org team for having wonderful figure where one can see the various components of the solar system, where sunlight is directly placed on the PV array, then inverter charge controller. Simultaneously it will be monitored on the monitoring system and provision to have a battery bank for energy storage unit, then go back to the transformer and further to the AC grid, transmission tower lines, and further downward to the residential and commercial power utilization. To understand this, we will see the solar power plant is also known as the photovoltaic PV power plant. It is a large scale PV plant designed to produce bulk electrical power from solar radiation. The solar power plant uses solar energy to produce electrical power. Therefore, it is a conventional power plant. Solar energy can be used directly to produce electrical energy using PV panels, or there is another way to produce electrical energy, that is concentrated solar energy. And the major components of the solar photovoltaic systems are listed below. First, photovoltaic, that is a PV panel, inverter, energy storage device, charge controller, system balancing component, etc. Major component of a solar photovoltaic system are listed below. Photovoltaic PV panel. PV panel or a photovoltaic panel is the most important component of a solar power plant. It is made up of a small solar cell. This is a device that is used to convert solar photon energy into electrical energy. Generally, silicon is used as a semiconductor material in solar cell. The typical rating of a silicon solar cell is a 0.5 volt and 6 ampere, and it is equivalent to 3 watt power. The number of solar cell is connected in series or parallel and then makes a module. The module or a number of the module form a solar panel. Second, inverter. The output of the solar panel is in the form of a DC. The most of the load connected to the power system network is in the form of a AC. Therefore, we need to convert the available DC output power into AC power. For that, an inverter is being used in a solar power plant. For a large scaled grid tied power plant, the inverter is connected with a special protective devices, and a transformer is also connected with the inverter so as to assure the output voltage and frequency as per the standard supply requirement. Third, energy storage devices. The batteries are used to store electrical energy generated by the solar power plant. The storage component are the most important component in a power plant to meet the demand and the variation of the load. This component is used especially when the sunshine is not available for few days. The type of batteries are lead acid battery, nickel cadmium battery. Charge controller. A charge controller is used to control the charging and discharging of the battery. The charge controller is used to avoid the overcharging of the battery. The overcharging of a battery may lead to corrosion and reduce plate growth, and in the worst case it may damage electrolyte of the battery. Sometimes the charge controller is termed as a solar battery charger. There are many technologies used these days to make a charge controller. For example, the most popular technique is the MPPT charge controller, that is known as a maximum power point tracking. This algorithm is used to optimize the production of the PV cells. Fifth, system balancing component. It is a set of components used to control, protect and distribute power in the system. These devices ensure that the system working in a proper condition and utilize energy in a proper direction, and it ensures maximum output and security of the component of the solar power plant. Blocking diode. The solar PV panel are connected with a battery, and this panel are used to charge the battery during sunlight is available. During charging of the battery, the current flows from the panel to the battery, but when the sunlight is not available, the current can be flow in a reverse direction and it may harm the solar panel. So the blocking diode is a diode that is connected between the battery and the panel to avoid a reversal current from battery to panel. Seventh, voltage regulator. The output of a solar panel depends on the sunlight, and the sunlight is not constantly available. It is continuously varying. Similarly, the output of the solar panel is also varying with respect to the sunlight. This results in fluctuation in the load current. The voltage regulator are used to maintain fluctuation within an acceptable range. These are some of the components we have seen from the solar power plant for better understanding. But for solar energy, simplest method to use to have a solar array, and further some of the components from the solar power plant which we have seen are very useful to have the generation of the solar energy. Advantages and disadvantages of a solar energy. One can see the animated picture where solar suns or rays are placed on a solar PV system by specific installation, and further connectivity to the hybrid inverter, DC to AC converter, then further optionally to the battery, and further having a net meter for having the continuous reading, further connection to the utility grid, and further distribution to the residential and commercial uses. Similarly, one can see the various pictures of the solar array or a solar panel, how those are being used for the generation of the solar energy. So some of the advantages and disadvantages we will see in a brief. Advantages: 100% inexhaustible energy, which is renewable and free, no toxic or polluting emission into the air, reduces the use of fossil fuels, increasingly competitive energy source, reduces the need to rely on the electricity grid or the natural gas, subsidized for self-supply, key measure against climate change, generate wealth and local employment. Similarly, some of the critical or important disadvantage in terms of intermittent energy, high initial investment, location of the home. This is the simplified system for which we have taken the example of home, and hope this video will help you to understand the solar energy generation, solar power plant components, and better understanding of the one of the key important factors of the renewable energy. With this, we are concluding on our today's topic, and you can find our channel details as follows. If you are new to our channel, that is our YouTube channel eFunda, then subscribe to our channel eFunda, and don't forget to press bell icon to get latest notification of upload of our new video on our channel eFunda. Similarly, you can follow us on a Instagram page. Similarly, you can follow us on our Facebook page as well. And keep watching our channel eFunda for various topics related to engineering and a project. With this, we can assure you this will help you to better your understanding on engineering and a project topic. Keep watching our channel eFunda. Thanks. Watch our channel for new day, new topic.